Welcome everybody. This is George Veter, Veter Financial, talking to you from the ranch here. And what's been on my mind lately is how life works in agriculture as well as in the financial markets in cycles. Right now here in May, we had a great period of growth. Earnings were good. We kind of shook off the concern over interest rates because of some hotter than expected data and reads in April, and we went higher. And so everybody got to new highs. The market touched 14,000 again on the Dow, and everybody got excited about that, and that's fun. Now here on the ranch, it's time where the grass is peaked. You can see behind me that it's getting a golden brown, and the green grass is just about all done for the year. So cattle have hit their ultimate gains. We took cattle to the sale this last week, Joe and I, and marketed our steers. And so in my mind, there's a lot of similarities and correlations between the cattle business and the world of agriculture and the cycles that we deal with here and the financial markets. And so I look at it through the same eyes. For example, here on the ranch, we have weather cycles. We obviously have winter, spring, summer, fall, but each winter, spring, summer, fall are a little different than the ones before. And so sometimes we worry about not getting rain on time. Sometimes we have a colder than average winter, but we depend on those seasons continuing to come around, and we have faith in them and we plan accordingly. Also, beef prices. We have good years and bad years. We have supply and demand issues just like we do in the rest of the financial capital markets. And so we deal with marketing our cattle, hopefully having good feed years, and then dealing with what we need to optimize our stewardship over the land and the animals to make sure that we stay in business and that we keep progressing and learn from things along the way. We're always learning. Now in the financial markets, here we are at the end of spring, going into summer. Seasonally, this is a good time for stocks. We typically will do well all the way into July on average years. And then we have our struggle time, or I don't want to say struggle, but we have the most difficult time getting gains in August and September through the first part of October. So it's also seasonal. So that's a great time to plant extra seeds or to get more invested is in the summer towards the fall quarter, right? And if you need distributions, it's a good time to clip some coupons, to sell some steers or to sell some of your portfolio if you need to raise cash when we're here towards market highs. Also, a lot of the talk that people are circulating right now is about interest rates. When the Fed is going to cut rates, is the Fed going to cut rates, and then the bets on timing in that regard. We just had employment data come out on Friday, and it showed that we created more jobs that were anticipated, which gave the market a little bit of concern and worry that would push the Fed off in his plan to cut rates. But then our unemployment rate creeped up 3.9 from a low of 3.5, which encourages us that the inflation that is caused by high wages is calming down a bit, which means that will trickle into all other areas of inflation and will allow the Fed to breathe easier in this next cycle of cutting. So again, we don't know when the Fed's going to cut rates. People are thinking September to November. Some people are thinking the first part of next year. We just know it's going to happen. The season might be a little different than what we anticipate, but we know the next season is going to come. And the next season for the market is interest rates being cut. And that's stimulative to the market. And it's gain producing for existing bonds that you have in your portfolio. So we're excited about that. As always, I'm just grateful for the opportunity that I have to be in this business and to serve clients and helping them grow and preserve their wealth and accomplish all of their goals, estate planning, tax planning, and our multidisciplinary approach. All of you that are watching this video blog, if you aren't already clients, or if you are and there's other things that we can do for you that we're not, please reach out to us. We love hearing your story, finding out where there might be gaps and where you want to go versus where you are right now, and go to work at finding how we can fill those gaps. So please feel free to give us a call or contact our office. I'd love to have a conversation with you, and I look forward to our next conversation.